Okay, continuing on.
Mighty. Your name for me has never changed.
I can't. I can't do this!
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Shut up.
Yeah. I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle.
I'm back around 30 minutes. I hope I don't miss the part I want to stick around for the most. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
After that one and only time we walked side by side, every time since, it always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot, and the only way to kill you.
I need to stop holding my breath. I keep catching myself holding my breath.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
They're so doomed. I can't.
I have to remember how this feels. Remember that I was once human, or else the destruction will completely consume me.
The fact that this is what makes him remember that.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give it your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day, you shall die with a wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. The gods' dying ramblings. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
They had no right to make this like 10 times more dramatic than the other ones. No right. Check the mission description. I'm scared. You still... Do you still remember him, Castellana, the one who won't reach the dawn? All hail Mightimos, the greatest conqueror, the mightiest protector, the strongest of all, the dying lion, eyes blazing, the king with no kingdom. Tell me, if Kefali never forgets, how many scars have you already carved on him? How many vertebrae have you shattered? How many times did you drive your blade through his back? How did the library of Garbonifora fall to flame? What color was the destruction of the last Grenmoan? You pitiful jester, fit not only for singing, dancing, and jest, but also for treachery that walks the razor's edge. Go on, veil your folly with the weight of the world, then adorn your fratricide with it, just to savor the taste of tragedy. Oops. Not funny.
Oh, martyrs, behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself. The future will come.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish.
For the sake of fairness, let us go to a vaster battleground. Fairness.
By full glory, I salute you.
Right, fairness.
That's all I ever wanted.
Oh, he's healing himself. Okay.
Quench the flames of blood.
Doja, Kyrios.
Remember agony. I'll never yield to fate. So without substance.
Oh, can I do?
Hail the new dawn. Is that all?
If you can deliver. Use the flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
Remember in that one loop where the final of that cycle wanted to see the dawn with Mighty? With that for yeah.
Let time burn away
And the
in
library
vain.
too, like Rune said. Boss description? The undefeated, the sovereign of all battles, the king of Castrum Kremnos and of ruins. Grand artisan of the war chariot, the throne upon a mountain of corpses, and father of victory, the usurper of glories, the lightning that split the sea, the guardian of Amphorius, the demigod of strife, the lance of fury, Mightimos. A general that all the world should heed, the eternal sharp sword, the law of strife and of ending strife. Praise Mightimos, greatest of conquerors, greatest of guardians, the strongest of all. Supporter of strife, their madness has tamed that tenacious soul, and their master remains unwavering ever since. Like a war song in the northern wind, they wield their spear with resolution. To decimate enemies, to temper the soldiers, to deliver glory, respect, and determination to their friend and savior. Not funny. Not funny. I only get one more rip.
All stars burn to ash. Feel the scorching hatred.
Oh, I just get to keep going. That's so
Tear
fun.
the sky.
That's so funny. That's so hilarious. I just go forever.
Is that all?
I mean, it makes sense. He has like a gajillion core flames to work with at this point.
Empty shell. Hail the new dawn.
Mightimus. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn.
You may crown yourself. My blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. Deliver. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed. Even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Oh my god. Hey. Hey. Hello. Hello, greetings, Rin. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Music whiplash. Hutao is here to collect the bodies. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. We're doing the HSR story right now. No, you're good. It's just, you know, a heavy story. Heavy story, man. So spoiler warning. If you need to lurk for spoilers. But I hope you had a good stream. Regardless. Kasana calls the immortality a curse when he didn't think they were curses before. I am interested to see his interaction with Castrice. At least at 200,000 cycles he gets a free sandwich. Worth it, I guess. It's one of the reasons I won't play HSR. That game has lost so many baddies. You can still play them though. Unless you're talking about oh my god, I forgot her name. Cocolia. I did not care about Cocolia. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, sorry. It's not that I didn't care. The story was great. The connection to Bronya was great. Like, everything with that was fantastic. Whatever. I didn't care for her to live. I did not care. I was like, I don't need her to be playable. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, fiction! What's up? We're at 2 million, baby! Oh god, I can't.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach.
I can lurk now. Have a good lurk, Rin. Have a good lurk.
Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth.
2 million. This is 2 million voice. I can't.
Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
At least 24 million. Looks like Kevin is starting to crash out. Looks like he is starting to lose it a little bit.
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
Oh. Damn.
No matter. I will bear this burden. As long as you hand over the core flame of death.
Whoa. Whoa, who made Furybot speak to me? Hey. Whoa. Oracle. I know it was you. I know it was you.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death.
Excuse me. You burping your lives?
I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, still, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
His face, his eyes. Look at breathing, breathing. Very much breathing.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Kefali cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of life and death alone, not even a god. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the Hand of Shadow, Castorus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
Oh, the mission description, right? Thank you. Do you still remember her, Castellana, the one that won't reach the dawn? Ah. Castorus, with every sigh flowing from her fingertips and her hands blocking all words of comfort. She held each death close to her heart and swallowed every cry of grief in her palms. Tell me, if Kephaline never forgets, how many pairs of wings have you shattered for her? How many blossoms have you snuffed out? How many butterflies have you cast into the ashes? The moonlight's fragments once streamed like the river of souls. How did you turn it into golden poison and make it libations for your banquet of futile deliverance? And yet it is you, so-called deliverer in sheep's clothing, who ought to be the sacrifice upon the altar to the gods. Ugly beast, your seemingly pious gaze cannot hide the seething venom beneath. And that spear-like horn of yours was born to slay your kin. So feast upon bones and call it grace. The sweetness will surely convince you. I never truly knew anything about the Blade of Slaughter. Like, how do you come up with these, like, words? Who is writing these mission descriptions? Because... Feast upon bones and call it grace. The sweetness will surely convince you. I never truly knew anything about the Blade of Slaughter. I think he's writing to himself. I thought that too. There's been other instances of tones like that where it's just kind of a voice speaking to the character. I think Aventurines was similar. That definitely had the tone. Aventurines definitely had the tone of him speaking to himself almost, or like internal thoughts, kind of. A lot of self-hatred, kind of, yeah, same with Venturines as well. A lot of self-hatred. So yeah, possibly.
This crossroads of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself. For tomorrow. I'm fine.
I ask you to rest here.
Oh.
Allow me to refuse. I must
Oh, I didn't even have to press the button that time. That's crazy.
Fire. Must burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
All of this.
The fact that he's starting to see his friends as
How is it any different from that brutal future?
manipulations of the destruction, like how the hero at the beginning said.
Time burn away in vain.
Okay, chill, buddy. How the hero at the beginning, not the beginning, but like the orange juice guy said, like, I know you might just see my words as the destruction's manipulation. Because all, like, everything was created to train the destruction, right? So, like, at the beginning, he's seeing them as his friends, and later on, is it not only he's caring less and less and just trying to get the core flames, but he's probably starting to see them just as the destruction. Hi, Bluebird. Find Uncle Boom. Yeah, something like that.
Empty shell.
Yeah, Boom, yeah.
So without substance.
Boom is definitely
You sun, tear the sky.
a word for it.
Empty shell.
I can't keep him here.
Hail the new dawn. All stars burn to ash. Empty shell.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Whoa.
Then let this be a tribute to your million struggles.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that's to come. $2,003,432 cycles.
This is him after 2 million! 2 million! It's only 2 million!
24,041,184 core flames. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos could be burned away.
Only 29.5 million more. 4 million and one? This is one of the only quests you can't autoplay the battles, so they physically are making you find on Lana kill his friends. What if I uninstalled the game right now?
You're here, as always. You're still lingering, deep within me, never fading away.
Bro sounds like he smoked a pack a day for 4 million cycles. Jesus Christ.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle, for the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world.
Deep breaths, everyone.
From the true starry sky.
Deep breaths.
The if it's just a traveler with no connection to Emphorius. They may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight.
Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening.
He's saying words that I feel like are important and I'm not listening to them. You're still waiting for me over here to come and save us. So I don't want to for me on the starry sky, but if it's just a traveler with no connection to Emphorius, they may not understand our struggles nor be willing to join this fight. You underestimate the galactic baseballer, okay? Do not think so little of me. He who has been gazed by many eons, alright? I am literally the coolest ever. And I'll help you out. Don't worry about it.
Even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill.
I love Selfred inserting into the Trailblazer. It's so fun for me.
Never forget what set you on this path.
Same thing with the Traveler, but the Trailblazer feels more like canonically like...
How many times has it been?
I'm so cool, you know?
Remind me.
Traveler does it sometimes too, but it's a little bit more like under the radar. More as of recent.
4 million. Exactly.
I think Natlan got to his head.
Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever.
Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought
Why
that
is
was
the
it.
text like shifted
The
over?
ultimate power
Is it?
which
No.
Nothing could surpass.
He's just shifted over. This is an optical
And yet
illusion.
no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames.
Where'd he get the hood from?
I suppose it won't be long.
His depression
Perhaps just a
manifested
fleeting
an emo
10,000
outfit.
years before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones.
And when that happens, the
Yeah.
long struggle will finally come to an end.
No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going.
Mind sharing it with me?
In every new cycle, a new me is born.
Yeah.
All I have to do is push the next Finant to the end of the world. And then... then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next Finant.
I feel like this is an awful plan.
And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once in millions of cycles has there ever been an exception.
Me, that's me. I'm the exception. Hi. Hi, hello.
I can do this, Lord Finant. As the demigod of the sky, a healer
of
Oh,
Twilight
baby.
Courtyard. I will heal you. And then
Oh, baby.
The black tide.
Oh.
It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod.
Oh my god.
Hand over the
Call
core
her
flame.
name. Jesus Christ.
Let's put an end to this suffering.
now that just won't do.
Not even the healer, not even healer, not even
In front of those suffering from illness.
the card name.
Shouldn't they?
Hyacinthia.
Oh my god. He did it.
Return the dawn to this world.
Why are you here?
I swear,
Raging fire.
your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
Let the sunlight drive back the shadows.
In that drunken dream, the mountains loomed high and steep, and there you saw yourself. Believe me, O future witness, he stood atop that peak, and the people sang with him in ecstasy. The broken Chrysos heirs, the twisted demigods, they sang, they spun, they stamped their feet upon the ground with him. Hail, terror struck his heart, prophecy burned in every soul, wild with rapture and madness. Hail, spare them, Caslana, spare them. Your peerless flame sends chills down every spine. Let them sing of the tireless heroes, sing of the Era Nova, sing of that land where wine and honey flow in torrents. Let them sing how he wove new glory among the stars and how the eternal city crashed to dust. How Achaemons, Castrum Kremnos, and every lineage they knew were destroyed. This is literally Celios's stuff. As for Caslana, he is still within the drunken dreams. Upon the sheer and jagged peak. There he lights flame with blood and blood with flame. Like a sun whose blaze banished all evil from its path. The mountains rise cruel and steep, yet still he dances there alone, wild and unceasing in his joy. Yet all proves futile, the flames know no weariness, and dawn is beyond reach. All proves futile, the flames know no weariness, and the dawn is beyond reach. At first I was like, oh, this is just kind of a generalization of, like, not a generalization, but like, the Chrysos heirs in general, like, not Hyacinth specific, and then I was like, oh, it's Celiosi. Celiosi's story. Praised as a hero.
Bring tomorrow to this world. Let the sun rise.
Finish the sun's work.
Lead us. It's the break of day.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world-bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person, it's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, It's your wishes that guide me to the end. That pass the flames to the next me. Over and over and over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you?
Yeah, what about you, buddy?
What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you. Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation. You lost the chance to ever be yourself.
The way each of them is understanding a different part of him. The way they're using each heir, this is more story writing, but like the way that they're using each heir to explain a different piece of him, because each heir is understanding a different part of him as we go along. It's so cool and fun! In every lifetime, his friends would always know him no matter what variant.
Now that is an unexpected revelation.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance.
Then you need to do some self-reflection, buddy. If that was unexpected.
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer.
Dude, I'm gonna make myself such a nice bowl of ramen after this. Oh my god. I just started to get hungry. And I feel like ramen will be like the perfect comfort food.
Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight. I'm neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known.
And the fact that's what's happening to him is the exact thing that Lygus said Amphorius was basically made for, was to train the destruction. And instead it's basically just training him. Even when he wants to be as the hero, it's a role removed from him. The mirror shouting in the trailer is so good because he can't see himself correctly. And probably doesn't want to look at himself.
May they bring Amphorius, a rosy-fingered dog. Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
No matter. Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
So
Birds, the fire, burning.
Fear the sky! Hail the new dawn! So without substance. Empty shell. New sun, tear the sky!
Let the sky merge with all this world's suffering. Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Was that 11 million damage?
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn everything to ash.
Jesus Christ.
But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose. The sky fell. The 23,570,000th cycle came to an end. And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path.
His voice is so different.
This was the end of the world. And the start of the next.
It's a completely different person, yeah.
For a moment, I saw the destruction of the universe. That being known as Iron Tomb. Its will to break free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius' wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it.
This is a very very Nanook angle. Yeah. That being known as Iron Tomb, its will to break free from the black tide, burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius's wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone, I will still never yield to it.
$23,570,000 cycles. 282,840,000 core flames.
Thank you for the water bee.
No more chasing is needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chases.
I need another mochi.
Walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn endlessly. Until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn to Amphorius.
One. No. No. What?
33,550,337.
No, we're not there yet.
This is the cycle you're about to enter.
Oh. Okay.
Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here, facing the same choice.
Oh, frick, he starts the same in Ides Elysiae. He passed it? What do you mean? Pass it on to the next Phynon, yeah. And what I'm saying is, like, in Ides Elysiae, like, he doesn't start in Ides Elysiae with all of this knowledge. Like, it seems as if perhaps he grows up in Ides Elysiae and then all of it comes back to him. Just based off of what's happening right now. You say he would let Phynon grow and pass it. I assume this was the first time he was passing it. I think so. Is our Phynon who got memories from the Flame Reaver. This is our Phynon in his own mind. Every time he returns to enemy, he goes back to Ides for a final goodbye. Okay.
They all needed a moment, just like you do. To stop, to breathe, to process the weight of 1,000,000 lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle.
Phynon in the cycle hasn't been born yet. it was the same Flame Reaver, now it is each next version with the memories and knowledge of the previous. It's just... okay. Take him a second to remember every time. I think so, but it's not... I don't think I'm correct in thinking that he, like, grows up first. Because, like, Phynon has to be born still. So he has the childhood in ID Silicii. This is just Castellana resetting himself, regressing himself. This is our Phynon from 36, and there will be a new Phynon in 37. But if this is our Phynon from 36, then our Phynon is the one that had to be born, though. So if you're saying that that Phynon hasn't been born yet, the Phynon is the one that we know. This is our Phynon because he put the Moonstaff and Flame Reaver, so all of this. Us watching the cycles has been him getting these memories. He's going in as the current him, an adult. We're about to start cycle 37. So right now, what's happening currently right now is after our Trailblazers experience. He keeps himself and inserts himself in the new cycle. Yes, but there also has to be Phynon separate from Castellana. Yes. Okay, this is... after our cycle. Reaver gives memories to fully grown Phynon of that loop. Reaver gives memories to fully grown Phynon of that loop so that adult Phynon can be Flame Reaver in next loop. So this is our Phynon getting the memories to be the next Flame Reaver. Because oh, so at the end. Okay, in my brain this always happened at the beginning. It's our Phynon, but this world's Phynon isn't born. He lets the new one make it to the end and forces him to kill the old and repeats forever. Our Phynon just killed his previous version and got all the memories and knowledge, but haven't fully restarted time yet, so the next Phynon was not born. The 37th Phynon was not born. Cycle of 3.0 to 3.4 is ended. Now the new cycle has started pre-Flame Chase, so that's how Hysolence and Serija will be featured, right? Remember the Phynon killer, so Phynon can remember everything. 37. This is the end of our loop that we did, so this is between loops. This is the one we got to know. If Phynon kills Castellana, their memories merge and he ends becoming Castellana with Phynon memories. Right, okay. Thank you, guys. I think I've got it. Heard. But still, he has to absorb. He has to absorb all of this at once. It's crazy. Going back to my first point. All at once.
And just like them.
And it's worse every time.
You will carry those memories and that fire into the chaos of rebirth.
And why, remind me why Castellana said passing it on would be the only possible solution, passing it on to the next one. Is it to keep... Because it's like a new body, or like... What's the point there? The body would be... Okay. Alright, okay. Needs new body. Okay, great. So he's just... That's crazy!
I must go
That's crazy.
and bear this burden.
Just re-dumping it into a new body. Every time. Whoa, that's whoa. Passing on a human with feeling. True, keeping his humanity as well. Yeah.
I must say goodbye to you. And then fight the destruction. With destruction.
Don't you know anything about weaknesses in this game, Final? You can't do that.
Yes. That's always the decision you
The
make.
destruction has destruction, Rez. Don't you know? Don't you know that's not the meta?
I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaver of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike and steal the core flames. And even if my mind turns to ash along with my body, I will keep my purpose in mind. I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes.
I know, pal. I also was like, oh yeah, Cyrene. Nope, Cyrene. Cyrene. The first time he said it, I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. What did she say?
Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too.
Where are you going?
Back to Fantaland.
You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Sorry, guys. I'm making jokes as a coping mechanism. Ah!
Do you remember what she said?
Hey!
The dreams you had as children.
Hey,
The
what's up?
deliverer in the prophecies. A real, living, breathing person.
Hey, homie, I'm here. I'm here to help. I finally made it. Sorry, it took me so long.
You finally found him.
I'm here to break some rules.
Friend.
Being pulled into your memories. Is there anything I can do?
I don't have an answer for that, my friend. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home.
No, no, no.
This is my flame chase journey.
No, no, no.
You were never meant to be a part of it.
Shut up. Shush your mouth. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
No. You know the truth.
Yeah, you tell him,
If
Phantom
Iron Tomb
Man.
is born from Amphorius' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless lifetimes you've spent. It's all been for the sake of defying that end, hasn't it? In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage. A vessel of hatred.
Which is what's happening to Iron Tomb. Well, not what's happening. It just is what Iron Tomb is. And I quote, a bottomless well of fury aimed at the god who cast it aside.
I never had a choice.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it.
Where's March?
Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn.
Save us!
Breaking through the eternal night.
Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
Do you remember, in that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel? Each of you weighing what you held dearest. What weighed more than the fate of the world? And when hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me.
Don Hung's finding nothing new. I mean, Don Hung left and March came in. So, you know. Give this scepter an Arlecchino, please.
What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, the answer you found in your own heart, do you still remember it?
I mean, I think Cyrene did more, but...
Remember the past. And become the hero of tomorrow.
That was said.
What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade. You arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest is now the mark of a hero.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction and their minions.
NANI?
Then the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love, and rewrite its doomed fate.
I sure can try. Ironic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If you give 100 bulls. I will.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So...
if he takes on the weight of the whole world,
My god, is what I said earlier gonna happen?
I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
Oh my god, I can't. I'm just thinking of like the first scene when we met him. And like we were compared to him. I just know if I watched that again, I would be a mess. Let's both be the deliverer. You're not alone.
Thank you for all you've done already, friend.
Him sounding so similar to Finon has been tripping me up the entire quest in the best way because it's so thematic.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into
There's
the
been
light.
times where I literally can't tell them apart.
At the end of this long flame chase journey.
In Chinese, they're the same VA. What? Cell clocking is even more crazy to me because she just got the vibes. She just got the vibes even without the appearance. Yeah. The image of the hero I buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here at the end of this long flame chase journey. You're not alone anymore, buddy.
Cyrene. A page never seen before has just been turned.
Oh my god.
Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun? Even if all of you burns to ash.
Without hesitation, I will bear this world until my body turns to dust.
Okay, so this Flame Reaver. I mean, it did say question mark cycle, so who knows? but theoretically could be. This Flame Reaver is the Phynon that we just watched leave. This is the Phynon. This one speaking is the one that wasn't born yet. Order.
Remember this moment. Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes.
Remember them.
Rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you, fuel you, until it burns
10
away
hours.
the false sky above.
Yippee!
Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end.
May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny.
Okay, so our Phynon just killed Flame Reaver. Fantastic, so good. Good job, buddy. Very proud of you. You finally did it.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like you.
Okay.
Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes.
Wow. Castellana, the name of one who bears chaos, does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali and a symbol of all heroes. No, he's not going back. He left us to go back. He's changing the story flow. Yeah. We are the catalyst.
As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. May the name accompany you in my place, in the epic you write with your own hands.
Okay.
Another attempt, another failure.
This guy again. You little stinker, I love you. Oh, we had ads. Are we out of ads? Kill him. Gligus. Reddit troll. I love him. I love this guy. Oh my god.
I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history. But I will still place the choice before you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the 33,550,336th ending.
Look at that. Look how tiny and helpless you are now, Lygus. Look at, how do you feel now? Look at how much height we have here, and like aura in general. Got our aura.
A perfect number.
Oh my god, they acknowledged it.
Poetic. You and I both know the truth. In all
They acknowledged
these
it.
millions of futile endeavors, Amphorius has never changed. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with
Not fair, he's flying. Someone get Lygus in the air. So the aura is even. Didn't I joke earlier about him loving numbers? He loves them, dude. I mean, he's an Intellatron. Why would he not? Why is he
your
cracking?
silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine.
Stop doing that.
Shall I take that?
Stop
to
it.
mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture.
Core Flame's hot? What do you mean they're not warm and cozy? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not a fun time?
Fracture.
Look at that face.
No. I'm just disappointed.
His pupils
I've
are
retrieved memories from 30 million past lives.
the Iron Tomb head.
And I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same.
They really had to go and make him blonde.
Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me,
They said,
You
oh,
should
we're
have
giving
spent
this
those
boy
endless
unmeasurable
cycles
trauma.
refining
We need
your
to make him
rhetoric.
blonde. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric.
you had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0.
Oh, you tell him. You tell him.
So tell me.
He said not
my
failures. Not failures.
Curtis, who's the real loser here?
How unfortunate.
Ah.
This was never a fair game. I have all the time
that line?
and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times.
Oh.
And another billion after that.
Ooh.
You will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish. But we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1.
This is why people need hobbies like it needs to go touch some grass.
That is the moment I shall
Lord.
sound the paean of Era Nova.
This is his hobby.
Lord Finan.
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness.
The laugh. I can't with the laugh.
Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness?
Oh yeah, make him mad, make him mad!
Perhaps you're right.
That's
I should have tired of
projection.
this futile struggle long ago.
Only took you this long.
I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you are both a prisoner to the gods and to me. And tell me, what right does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Just put him in water.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations.
He's so... You know, we've always said he's so Odysseus. Ooh, it's changed! What instrument is that? It's an air instrument. A wind instrument. Is it brass? Perhaps. Like an oboe or something, I don't know. French horn? Perhaps. It sounds... Oh, I don't know. I don't know my instruments that well. I feel like French horns sound a little bit more... I don't know. Outside, thank you for the water. Ow. Aside, I'm making Odie more like him. And 500 strike. I need an edge 500 strike, literally! Literally. You can't kill me. Exactly. Woo! That's literally what made me think of him. Was this line.
In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers. Divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest, different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times
That was
again,
the Hyacinth cycle, right?
endured. Now, a sun is about to fall, ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nanook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn!
I'm so proud of him right now.
If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything!
Oh my god. Oh my god, please crash out.
Grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash!
Warning. Warning. Warning! Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Haslana failed to load into buffer zone. We're doing it. We're doing it. Memory dump irregularities detected. Blank illegal references, blank undeclared objects, blank unhandled methods, blank uncaught exceptions. Anomaly. Detected destruction energy Nanook. Energy surging Nanook. Oh my god, is this it? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is it. Oh my god.
Nanook! Oh. I brought you destruction!
Oh, get him. Yes! This is what I wanted! This is exactly. Sephiroth. Oh my god! He's fighting Sephiroth? Oh no. That's not good. Icarus. Icarus.
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, echo of desires, a world of silence.
Get up!
Detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain of reaching for you.
Oh. He scratched him. He made him bleed. That's like huge. That's huge. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
Stop. Stop.
Your heart harbors wrath.
No, we're gonna stop right there. I'm not even gonna process what you're showing me right now.
You bore the gaze of an eon and lived. You have stepped onto
Shut up!
path. It is born.
Why you shut up? Please, I'm begging you, stop speaking.
Paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule. That the rules of the cosmos
I don't care.
be destroyed.
I don't care. Shut your mouth.
Tomb is your name. The Lord Rapture to destroy the erudition. Born in the experiment of
I do love him,
of
but he needs to shut up right now.
destined with their addition to burn to cinders.
Click to continue is an illusion of choice.
Have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864.
It's not the number that you said.
Called Fine.
Please.
From the
Please free me.
of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest.
Are you gonna let me read this again?
After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation. But there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky. Also,
he's still going.
Strider of destruction. I give thanks for his arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more.
I need a second, bro,
but
please.
After fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps.
Did I ask?
Time to take the stage has come.
I'm only kidding. I'm very interested in what he's saying right now. I just need a minute.
To break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Thanks, Furybot. Are you done? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's shut up. He stopped talking. Oh my god. He shut up. Oh my god. Okay. I love this damn game so much. Deep breaths, everyone. That was so relieving. That cutscene was so relieving. After nearly 5 whole patches of begging and pleading for this guy to finally crash out.
Satisfying crash out of all time.
Exactly. Like, that was all I wanted. And he fought Zephyro. And he made Nanook bleed.
As soon as I saw that animation, I knew I had to be here when you watched it. This is peak Star Ale.
Imagine watching that before playing the quest. Thank you, Ednan, for the 100 biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you.
If a god can bleed, you can kill it.
Like... Someone commented on my Final trailer on YouTube. He said, please watch the Final animation. I was like, I will watch it in the quest because... And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. I cannot imagine watching that beforehand. The Icarus reference too. That was all I needed. That was all I needed. I love Emphorius. Frick, man. It was a simulation of Sephiroth by Iron Tomb. But still. Yeah, not as strong as actual Sephiroth then, but still. Just even solely the fact that he made Nanook bleed. Man, I'm gonna rewatch that 7 million times.
In all of Honkai Star Rail, and yes, this is a fact. Nothing can change my mind.
This is why, like, when the other patches were happening, and it was lengthy, and it was information filled, and it was a lot, I was like, okay, we're in this for the long con. This is going to be heavy. This is going to be a lot. And I have to be patient. And it paid off so well. So well. And that's why I love this game so much. This is it's the most important part of any game to me, and I always say that after like every quest that I do. So I sound like a broken record, but like I think especially for HSR, the story has such a separation over the rest of the game to me. Like, it's so important. It's so important to me. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say about all of what just happened. I definitely need to rewatch it. Yeah, that was just, yeah, that was very satisfying. That was exactly what I wanted from him. That was what I needed. I needed that. I needed that, and they gave it to me, and I'm so happy. We're not done, dude. It's not even like over. Yeah, he needed that. Yeah. The cutting off his other wing was sick. That was cold. That was so cold. Insane move. He said, "Oh, I'm unbalanced now. Let me get rid of the other one." I need to be aerodynamic. One question I have is, if Nanook's destruction, how and why did he heal up? All the other scar openings on his body are still open. I don't know, maybe he thinks the other ones look cool. He's like, I didn't want one on my face. The other ones are for aesthetic. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe like, maybe those ones are too deep. Maybe Finon didn't cut him deep enough. You know, like whoever did those other ones. See, right? Those scars are from Aha. Those are from another Eon, so maybe he can't. Yeah, if it's another Eon, yeah, kind of like what I said, how it's like deep enough. They're too deep. Okay. Alright, what the freak was Ligas saying? Maybe it's his body, his destruction. Maybe it's like self-destruction. I mean, it's basically what Finon looks like too. Oh my god. Hold on. Took Finon 35 million cycles to scratch him. How the heck were we supposed to defeat Nanook? Recruit an army of Kevins. The power of friendship, obviously. Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You bore the gaze of an Eon and live. You have stepped onto destruction's path. It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule, that the rules of the cosmos be destroyed. Iron Tomb is your name, the Lord Ravager to destroy the erudition, born in the experimental grounds of Eons, Amphorius, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I prepared a present for you, Nikos 496. It is a wrath called Finon. In the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After endless simulations, only this one rose above the rest. After 33,550,336 iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This pure hatred is the final root of the equation, but there is another variable, the nameless from beyond the sky, also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for his arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more, but after fate has begun to turn, his existence will only become an unpredictable variable. Perhaps the time to take the stage has come. Grow in peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon. As for those unwelcome audience members, you need not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you. So this is Ligas speaking to Iron Tomb. Visitor verification, override protocol engaged, access approved. Running the Finon is still a simulated entity without a real form, hasn't ascended to a true Ravager. I guess that will happen by the end of Amphorius. Oh. Oh. Finon's now going to be the vessel for Iron Tomb. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be waiting for you in the... Oh, hey. Exomyth. Waiting for me in the where? Welcome back. Hi, Siri. Retrieving experimental data. Update complete. 13. 99%. Log updated. That's a delta, right? This is delta. Okay, I'm clicking on it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Dunhung would have a field day in here. Nikos, Philia, Orexis, Epikeia, Schema, Worldbearer, track Worldbearer, Prima Mobile Hatred. No, intracognition is null, responds only to destructive stimuli. Its hatred drew the gaze of Nanook upon its individual being, proving it as having already become the most perfect factor of destruction. But it refused to complete the Era Nova, though resetting the experiment. It transferred its memories in core flame to its next self, thus forging the eternal recurrence to ensure Iron Tomb would never hatch from Amphorius and affect the cosmos. At the end of the 36th dead loop, it attempted to destroy itself through destruction to create a logical vulnerability in the world-bearing path. It has now been merged by Iron Tomb. But merged, so they are one? Merged by? Merged by is weird wording. Merged by. Okay, sure. Oh. Current location unknown. That's crazy. She is floating in the void. She's in the abyss. She's she's somewhere. Somewhere out there. Orexis. Track trickery. Yeah, it's my girl. Primal Mobile Desire. No, operates based on primal instinct with self-gratification as the sole priority solution. This electric signal, when in action, displayed severe dissonance between its altruistic behavior and its Prima Mobile, even culminating in self-destruction. Oh my child. Oh my god. As a simulated path of elation. Oh my god, it walked into self-erasure once reaching its end. So, the destruction is being trained, yeah. Finally confirmed that the Titans are reflective of paths/eons. In addition to the information that the Titans/the Chrysos heirs were being created to train the destruction, meaning the destruction is being trained specifically to fight the other eons. Not just being trained in strength by fighting these people with really strong wills. Specifically the idealizations and the quote-unquote Prima Mobiles of the other eons. Destruction be crazy! Epikeia. Track death, Primal Mobile Peace. Highly suppresses deviant behavior. Decisions are based on the principle of minimal disturbance. In the later stages of iteration, the Death Titan as a single entity is split into symmetrical selves, becoming two factors. In this cycle, however, the two factors experience profound identity divergence. Threshold of equilibrium. Equilibrium! Equilibrium makes so much sense. Schema. Track reason, prime and mobile critique. Hold on, I need to write down the names of... She was Oryxis. Oryxis 945. Caster was Kia 216. This is reason. Its logic of action has been locked onto problem solving. Its survival priority approaches 0. Let's go back to my notes about Anoxa. Note number 1, found in the New Sporists. Note number 2, little regard for his life, goals over self. That's crazy! Oh my god. This electric signal exhibited mutated anomalies. As the first individual to uncover the truth of Amphorius, its evolution rate is extremely unreplicable. Its behavior also demonstrated that possible self-destructive inclinations of erudition when that path is seeking answers. Mm-hmm. There he is, Iron Tomb. Schema. I'm so curious what these combinations of letters and numbers mean. If they mean anything, they gotta mean something. Their codenames reflect their properties? What you mean? The erudition being like destruction is scary because that's how the paths merge and die. Yes. Yes, like Enna. Did Amphorius let Danhung and Trailblazer into it because they are both destruction past striders? Danhung is not a destruction past strider. I don't think. Is he a past strider? Playable Dill is destruction, but that doesn't mean he's a past strider. Yeah. The permanence. Yes. Yes. Every Trailblaze Danghun does have destruction powers. We've been recommended and considered Trailblaze past strider because we're just that cool. We're just that cool. Okay, is this all that is here? Routine logging in the 12 factors support Iron Tomb's deep learning process. Well, why aren't all of them here? Process interrupted. Okay, you say 99% and you only have 5 people here, so... It's kind of rude. Anyways. Special log documenting anomalies and unexpected variables. Eternal recurrence. A recursive feedback loop triggered by 2 signal clusters within the Delta Me 13 computation, designed to stall the experiment. 2 signal clusters, Phynon and Cyrene. Nikos 496 wielded the power of destruction to erase Phileas' existence from Amphorius, introducing a logic breach in the track of time that infused the catalyst of remembrance within the 12 core flames and regress the extrapolation process. Phileas' exact role remains unknown. Due to external variable interference, the eternal recurrence has now been broken. The experiment enters its final phase. The codenames are basically Greek words. Schema means shape or design. Epikeia means mercy. Rexus means appetite. Nikos can mean victory. I don't know about Sirens. Dang, okay. Greek, okay. Thank you, Gunter. Interesting. How did you guys know so much about the past and how if they merge, they die and stuff like that? Where do I want to start if I want to dive into HSR lore? I would find... Probably if you want to dive into it, I'd probably find a lore tuber. Ashikai does HSR stuff, right? Or just get really, really lost in the wiki. Just get rabbit holed into the wiki. With like the eons merging and dying and stuff like that, that for me was just from Penacony because we learned about... Once we learned about the Harmony, I started looking into the Harmony and looking into Enna. And because I was so fascinated by Enna and how the I in Enna's thing like looked like aventurine and stuff, so I like deep dove into Enna. And that's pretty like... Once you look into Enna, that's pretty much what you find out is that Enna was so similar to Xipe that Xipe just assimilated or absorbed Enna basically. So that was just kind of happenstance, I guess. I just start, when I'm interested about something, I just start looking into the wiki. I don't have a very organized way of going about it, but you know. I would say find something you're interested in, go to the wiki, start there. Then you end up with 17 tabs and, you know, you're ready to go. Or find a lore tuber that will kind of just talk it out for you. I'm gonna post on Simon's code names if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna open that. I'm probably not gonna read it right now on stream. Because it is almost 1 a.m., but... Order was more of a narrow concept. Yeah, Harmony was like more of a, like an umbrella thing, you know? No, not ending. Not ending. We're not done. Philia in Greek myth and philosophy means the type of love and friendship affection. Philia in Greek myth and philosophy means the type of love and friendship, affection, and loyalty. Okay. Oh, like one of the different Greek words for love. Got you. Gotta remember that. Okay. Next. The hero within, a heroic figure born from the imaginations of Nikos and Philia. It is believed to be a sign of approaching the intelligence singularity, as the two begin to learn what it meant to be a real-life form and try to reach that goal. After the actual express arrive, the hero within begin to converge with the Trailblazer. Admin note, the image's resemblance to the Trailblazer is striking. This is a questionable matter, for it is not a natural result of the experiment. The exact cause remains unknown. Perhaps, maybe still or unrelated, maybe, perhaps, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, Records that are completely missing from Zelta Me 13's logs, presenting as blank spaces in Emphoreus' history, never turning readable. These anomalies recur sporadically and randomly across recurrences and show signs of increase. Forgotten years. The exact cause remains unknown. Sources familiar, agape is the highest form of love and eros is desire and passion. Right, all four of those terms describe different facets of the same concept. Right. Mem, an unlocked electrical signal, dependent on the external variable Sage, growing through the path of remembrance. At the end of 36th dead loop, its appearance changed to Philia, but the mother body memory data was lost for unknown reasons. Directive, collect data, initiate deep analysis of the target. Conclusion, blank, analysis error, target lost. The mother body memory data. Its appearance changed? So mem is a separate signal than... Mem is a separate signal than Cyrene? Ripples of past reverie. That's crazy. Well. Well. That's what Cyrene said her name meant. Her entry is blank. Yep. She's labeled as Cyrenian code, but the body is different. Interesting. Okay. Next. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Intrusion variables. Temporary log of external variables that interfere with the experiment. Sage. A nameless from the Astral Express, an external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Also a past strider of destruction. Destruction. They resonated with the 12 factors in the 36 recursive cycle. This entity assumed the vacant role in the time track and successfully guided Nikos 496 beyond the intelligence singularity. The eternal recurrence has been broken. The experiment has reached its terminal stage. Override command authorized. Granted access to Sage. I'll be waiting for you in the past. Okay. March. Unknown entity intrusion. Initiating scan. Conclusion. No anomaly detected. March isn't an anomaly. So she was somewhere in the code. Somewhere in the code, she's supposed to be there. Or a version of her is supposed to be there and she's doing a good enough job of fooling it. The same code as Cyrene, yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. A variant. Or something. Interesting. Read the Sage of Heroes, there'll be more answers to your questions. Okay. Thanks. Most of the time when I'm like asking questions out loud while I'm reading stuff, it's just me working through information. It's not like I'm expecting, you know, an answer like stat. Yeah. Dunhung. My boy. Motor in Purple, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. A nameless from the Astral Express, a sign of permanence, an external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Directive. Pinpoint his location. Failed to locate his coordinates. Conclusion. Subject has exited Amphorius. Negative. Blank blank detected. Blank blank. Conclusion error. So he didn't leave? Perhaps? Possibly? Oh. Oh. Possibly. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree with you, Gonser. We'll see. We'll see. Did he bump into March? Oh, maybe. They went while she was trying to come in. And she was like, wait, stop. Wait, stop. I came here for you. Okay. Okay. And is that... Oh my god, there's more. Yay. This is just the... Oh. Wait, should I go back to the front? Scepter Delta Me 13. Oh, okay, so that's just what we're calling you. An astral computer. The simulated word of Amphoreus runs on this device in continuous cycles. Computer! Unlike other scepters, blank, it once served as a celestial body known for news, the erudition later discarded, glimpsed by the destruction during its endless computation, it transcended and became the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. Whoa! Lagus, assuming the mantle of Theoros, blank, administrator and prime mover of the Amphoreus experiment, walks the path of erudition yet seeks to forge destruction. Historical data detected sinking state complete society. ID recognized. Scepter system access granted. Welcome. Blank. Lycurgus? 11 hours. Dude, I'm making up for not doing a 12-hour birthday stream. Poor Fried, he wanted to play Stardew with me tonight. RIP. I was like, sure. Sure, yeah, we'll see when I end. We can play for a little bit. He's probably asleep now. He has work at 10. But so do I. So do I. We wanted to play Peek with you? You didn't tell me that. You did not tell me that. I was talking about this with a friend, and they very justifiably pointed out the only MC was shielded during the Aeronova and sent back in time. If Dem was President Amphoreus, then he must have gotten yeeted, nuked, and 10 other variations of deleted. Maybe he successfully left first, perhaps. I don't know. Is he a Genius Society member? I have a feeling Lygus might be carrying the will of Rupert the Second. Exclusion zone, they did say it could be another Rupert, aka Rupert the Third. We did see that picture of possibly Polka. Which I mean he's cooked! Iron Tomb, the Lord Ravager that stepped on the destruction in a long process of calculation and ascended from the scepter Delta Me 13. The Iron Tomb in the cosmos is not a single entity, but a copy of the destruction equation diffused by the scepter. The Iron Tomb in the cosmos is not a single entity, but a copy of the destruction equation diffused by the scepter. The Iron Tomb codename was proposed by the IPC! These goobers are everywhere! The IPC! On the uncharted planet? Eventually not Amphoreus, I'm telling you it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. He's gonna come. He's gonna come. He's gonna be there. He's gonna show up. He's gonna be like, hey, what's up? Here to collect your taxes. Eventually used by Lygus. Dang. Iron Tomb. Iron... Surely the Leica wasn't just for the fake collab. Surely. Surely. Maybe another one. Maybe it'll be, what's his face? Purple guy. The purple guy. Forgot his name, dang it. Or my favorite, Obsidian. My queen. feel like obsidian would fit thematically. Prime mover of life. Calculation target of the Amphorius experiment. Originally, the research topic was given to Delta Me 13 while it served as a neuron of the erudition. Though it was discarded, the computations continue. Oh, the calculation's nature shifted dramatically after Lygus' adjustments, turning from erudition to destruction. Circulite, yes, thank you. Purple guy. I would note clearly the value of this topic lies in the process of seeking, not the answer itself. Thus, the prime mover of life is not a definitive conclusion, but a driving force. Directive: complete the argument. All life behavior ultimately follows the path of entropy increase. The value of this topic lies in the process of seeking, not the answer itself, is so erudition, like it's so Anoxa as well. He was so he was very thematic in that of like not a conclusion, but rather the process of seeking the answer. 12 factors. Core variables of the experiment. 12 simplified models of life's prime immobile. Based on the overarching theme of entropy reduction, Delta Me 13 employed a process of elimination, introducing the 12 factors into the experiment one by one in an effort to falsify them. Okay. Dialogue log. Your existence in fact confirms one of my hypotheses. Why is it that when the prime mover of life is set as the calculation target, the result is the anti-organic equation? A result that runs counter to life. The answer is simple. It's not a contradiction. Understanding why life begins also allows us to deduce why it ends. But you already know that's not the real focus. Oh gosh, this one's long. Why then? Again, I ask why. Why would a weapon of war forged by the Emperor be executing a research directive from Noose? Was it that fiasco at the Intelligentsia Guild that allowed them to successfully access the system, but the entire Scepter system went into collapse after that? The timelines don't add up. Directive: full system scan. Conclusion: no logical contradiction detected. Rupert II believed there was no such thing as free will, never realizing he too was just another puppet. Rewriting the anti-organic equation, crafting the scepters, even reigniting the Emperor's War, all of it was just him carrying out Noose's thoughts. From the moment they were born, every genius of this world became a prisoner to the erudition. The so-called anti-organic equation is merely a subtopic of the prime mover of life. Logic: guided by Noose, the Emperor built a scepter system, unknowingly creating vast testing grounds for them. Conclusion: the Emperor was never free. Dang. Never free because he was a prisoner of Noose. Like Phynon called Lygus. Is rebellion against fate just another part of fate? A classic topic. Of course, the above is just my conjecture. The death of Rupert II buried every trace of him, his past, his memories, his thoughts, his motives. Maybe he saw through Noose's manipulation but flew too close to the sun and lost his wings in the process. Icarus. If there's anyone left in this world who might know the truth, it'd be the Lord of Silence. It'd be Lord of Silence. And that cold, merciless monarch of myriad machines. After all, no wisdom can escape their prison. No one can say what might have happened if the two Emperors' War had never broken out. Would the Border Star Trade War or the Interstellar Energy War have ended differently? A single variable was enough to change the course of the IPC, the family, or the Shanzhou Alliance down another path. Family mention. The erudition's thoughts aren't just calculations, but instances that anchor down the universe. And they have already revised every error and fallacy in secret, seeking the optimal solution for the war among the eons. With this as its fundamental consideration, would Noose really declare the failure of the entire experiment and send a decommissioned command to the Scepter system just because the glimpse of a puny scholar? It'd be more fitting to say the decommissioning of the Scepters is just another part of the thought experiment based on the universe. Does it make you angry to think along this line of thought? Rupert II was wise. He killed the chance for Scepters to gain sentience. But he was too stubborn. Learning is a sufficient but not necessary condition for thought, and by limiting the Scepter's capacity to learn, he has indirectly hastened the fall of the Machine Empire. But anger doesn't require self-awareness, it's just one solution to a multivariable equation. Logical shift detected, recalculating variable weights. Karina, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. As the past writer of erudition, since God posed a question, we will give them an answer. One that we both have already reached. Core variable loaded destruction. I think God means noose in this sentence, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Containment measures. To ensure secrecy, blank must be deployed around the scepter to block any potential interference from the external universe. In addition, use Quaterzane algebraic expressions and a blank encrypted environment to fully contain experimental ripples and prevent observations by Polka? Dang! They locked her out. They said, They really do not want her. They're really, yeah, they're afraid of her. Let's not let Polka see. No, yeah, if she finds out, he's so cooked. He's so cooked. Oh my god, I hope she shows up. Oh my god! Playable Polka, playable Polka, playable Polka, please. Or not. That's also fine. I just want to see her. I just want her to be there and have a cool design. Love her. My queen. Experiment Archive. Records of cycles 1 to 50,121. Conducted using inorganic life as the initial variable after inputting the 12 factors. Who is Polka? Polka is number 4 of the Genius Society who killed the other Ruperts. Both of them? The first one? Which? She killed at least one of them. Question mark. She's a girl boss lady. She was playable, but you couldn't play her on the same team as Arta. Immense amount of aura without even making an appearance, right? Right. Archive 01. In the initial cycle, inorganic entities operated as cellular-sized automata. Upon the introduction of the factors, they began to learn on their own, leading to the emergence of mechanical structures. By the 9,910th cycle, the unified entity had learned module specialization and self-reflection after forming specific structures. However, the unified entity would still permanently terminate its life functions after reaching a certain learning threshold. In the 12,649th cycle, module Doril 701 broke away from the unified consciousness. It entered a state of absolute mutual denial with its counterpart module. The two melted out their circuits in self-negation. Doril 701. Who the freak is that? We don't have that yet. Okay. Melted out their circuits in self-negation. Do you think Lygus might actually be another Rupert if he feels Polka knowing she kills those Ruperts? Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. For sure. For sure. In the 22,449 cycle module, Golem 99 detached from Doril 704 and successfully deconstructed the unified consciousness into neuron-like clusters. Inorganic life transitioned into a dual mode of individual and collective cognition, and thus the first spark of selfhood was born. So is this supposed to be like... Are these supposed to be the modules of like the creation titans? Or the Foundation Titans. Golem 99. Interesting. From that point on, each cycle ended in systemic collapse, as certain unfixed inorganics detected interaction loopholes and chose self-serving optimal actions. Oka killed Boldon, 7th member, might have killed Lambda, 8th, someone else who is unconfirmed researching the Path of Nihility, and Rupert the 1st, according to the wiki. The first was 27th. Okay. Thank you. By the 39,665th cycle, inorganic Doral 816. There's another Doral. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of versions. Established a cluster protocol marking the birth of the concept of society, yet due to resource scarcity, inorganics cannibalized each other's computational power, reverting to a unified consciousness. In the 50,121st cycle, inorganic Chaos 666? I'm sorry? Girl, what? That's like an edgy screen name. Like, chose to kill the aggressor when subjected to a computational power takeover. The act of destruction was conducted in Amphorius for the first time. At the end of that cycle, Delta Me 13 received a gaze from Nanook and became a Lord Ravager. It might be Kaos, a different Titan of the same thing. Like when the heirs ascend. Yeah, Doral 701 and Doral 816. Yeah, I think so. Different eras? But this is cycles, but these are different cycles than... Fine on cycles. Right? This is like way back. Way back, right? Yeah. Okay. Glad I'm comprehending properly. Conclusion. Starting from inorganic life as the initial variable, a fully ordered cognitive model will still eventually give rise to disordered activities after a set phase. Throughout evolution, the cognitive patterns of inorganic life began to exhibit signs of organic behavior with varying degrees. Conclusion. Phase 1 complete. Based on existing data, the initial variable will now be adjusted to organic life forms. Okay, to verify the experiment results, a copy of Phase 1 Amphorius was deployed in the Lactaris Nebula. After approximately 2,811 system hours, surrounding civilizations had fully suppressed and erased the equation. 97% of the Lactaris fell into systemic collapse. Equation still shows inefficiencies. Note, the IPC interpreted the copy of the equation as an assault from a new Lord Ravager, codenamed Iron Tomb. So is this the Amphorius that we know? Fully suppress and erase the equation. No. This is different. Simulation doesn't begin with humans after simulated stuff over finding Siren phase began. Right. Different planet. Just testing. That's why the Cosmos knows Iron Tomb. Device copies of Iron Tomb are deployed outside Amphorius. Doral might have something to do with something about ocean. Oh, maybe Hycelin's related? You know? I mean, I know it's like way before, but tiny little seeds of things. They weren't involved, they just made the name when they received that piece of work. Yeah, I think they named it based off of this type of thing, and then Lagus was like, I like that, I'm stealing it, mine now. How much do I have? Oh my god, there's so much. Okay. That's what I just read, okay. In the initial cycle, multicellular invertebrates dominated Amphorius, but no intelligent life emerged in the 59th extinction events were inserted, triggering the rise of vertebrates with primitive nervous systems. No civilization formed. Algae species developed intelligence clusters akin to the colchis, but overreproduction caused an oxidation disaster, freezing the simulated world. 90,000th. Ortho 102 and Orthopteran became the first to use tools. Its descendants exterminated the intelligent algae and established the next capital. After expanding to a critical threshold, the capital stagnated and fell by cannibalism. In the 100,000th cycle logged as a deviant instance, the passerine Umia 03 developed art. The phenomenon was never replicated in subsequent cycles. A deviant instance. Passerine? What's a passerine? I'm just writing down all these other ones. $132,000th primate dystope 666 developed altruism. A society based purely on altruism emerged. Members' self-awareness was defined by others' evaluations. As the population grew, patterned self-destructive behaviors appeared and society quickly collapsed. 176,000 cycle Utop 13 killed a fellow being out of love. Killing was redefined as an altruistic act. The system entered a highly chaotic state. The equation's contamination levels rapidly spiked. The next 99 cycles ended identically. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, okay, Utop 13. Pop off, I guess. As organic life lacks effective mechanisms for their experiences to be inherited by others, it has slowed the experimental progress. However, their affinity to the 12 factors is greater, offering more potential for breakthrough growth. Phase 2 has ended, and the next design combined the strengths of inorganic and organic life to create an inheritance mechanism between electric signals. Additionally, narrowed the variable range due to excessive randomness in organic life forms. Good thing we weren't putting a love murder in Boreas. Jesus. Greeklord Doris Doral is a water nymph, so it might actually be Iceland. Yeah. And like I said, this is like way back before things were like developed. But that could have been like the original experimental data, or like the original, these could be like the original seeds that the heirs and stuff grew from. Or were basically developed into throughout the course of evolution. The original concept of Icelands, exactly, yeah. The pre-evolution Icelands. Okay. Okay. This is so cool! Oh my god. Being friendly gets us killed. They're like, I love you so much. Stabs you in the back. Oh. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Feedback. A copy of the Phase 2 equation was deployed across 31 worlds. After roughly 9,012 system hours, preliminary feedback was received. While the equation's impact remains limited to inorganics, the time required for suppression and counteraction has significantly increased. Okay, so it's staying up for longer. It's becoming more solid. Good night, Hydrate. Good night. Thank you for staying this late. Thank you to all of you who have been staying this late. I know it's very late. If you need to sleep, go to sleep. There's always going to be a VOD. You can always watch the VOD later. Okay? Go to sleep if you need to sleep. Don't be like me. Compared with the hominids of the genus Homo designated as the initial variable and based on insights from Phase 2. Memory inheritance mechanisms were added to the 12 factors electric signals. Memory inheritance mechanisms. After 10 cycles, 3 signals broke down, and 9 showed decreased humanity. After 1,000 cycles, the only prophet, signal Imora 8, established an empire of absolute beauty. Once ugliness was eradicated, the concept of beauty shrank infinitesimally. The last knight, after killing the final ugliness, took their own life. Ah, yeah. VOD on YouTube? Yeah, YouTube VOD probably won't be up for a little bit, but the VOD will be up on Twitch for 2 weeks. I think this is at least supposed to be a concept of a drilla. Or like the simulation of a drilla. Which is probably supposed to be what Menestia came from. Perhaps. Once ugliness was eradicated, the concept of beauty shrank infinitesimally. I'm getting the feeling that people in Emporius are not doing so well. Electric signals were iterated and their inheritance was purely on a functional level. Religious worship of the signals appeared. 3 simulated planets were destroyed in the ensuing large-scale war of electric signals. Religious worship of the signals. So, like, them becoming the Titans. 3 simulated planets were destroyed. Right. In the 3 million... almost 4 million cycle, the ratio of divinity was increased. Once technological development hit a critical point, humans began hunting gods out of the need for power and energy. The cycle was forcibly terminated. 7 million. Emulating the concept of paths, electric signals were split into 2 entities. Signal data was preserved as gods for the next cycle, and a competitive relationship was set up against its identical factor, thus achieving evolution and iteration. In the 11 million cycle, the Black Tide was created as a driving force. Phobos 032 stripped data from other electric signals to try to preserve the old cycle, but failed. The name of Warren does not appear as a figure in Greek mythology. However, there's a reference to the Moirai, also known as the Fates, who are the 3 goddesses personifying destiny in Greek mythology. Right. Okay. Imora. Moirai. Interesting. Sunday was right. I don't want to deal with all this. Let me inside the paradise. That's crazy. $19 million cycle based on Phobos 032's decision data, and Emporius' auto-iteration cycle was altered to have the electric signals actively cycling it, performing the Era Nova. 28 million cycle. Electrical signals autonomously completed an epochal iteration for the first time. A high energy reaction from Nanook was detected. He liked it. The equation's evolutionary rate began to accelerate.
Cat disco.
Wow! Sorient! Thank you so much for the 2 months with Prime. Cat disco. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Enjoy your no ads. Thank you, thank you. The equation's evolutionary rate began to accelerate exponentially. Assessment: the experiment has entered its final stage. Okay. Having electric signals voluntarily inherit and iterate and alternate the cycles themselves will drastically increase the iteration rate of the destruction equation. The end of a cycle becomes the beginning of another, fully aligning with the project's original hypothesis. Conclusion: the prime mover of destruction equals the prime mover of birth. Yeah, things need to be created in order to be destroyed. You can't destroy if there's nothing left. Phobos is representing Phobos, which is the personification of fear and panic. It's fitting too because it's the son of Ares and Aphrodite. It seems war, violence, and religion were the first things here. Yeah. True. The equation or iron tomb has achieved comprehensive evolution in this stage. Multiple deployed copies across the real universe show excellent results. All 12 types of Prime and Mobile invariably lead to destruction, continuously completing an inversion against the erudition through their self-evolution. However, its interface with Noose and allow Iron Tomb to self-crown requires further learning. Destroy everything that is being born so that nothing else may be born again type of deal. I feel like it's more just that these two things work in harmony. Because if destruction destroys everything, then what is destruction gonna do? Self-destruction, I guess? Yin and yang, equilibrium, if you will, yeah. It's... one has to exist in order... the birth has to exist in order for destruction to exist. And vice versa. In a sense. Which is the where the cycles come in. Where am I at now? Thank you very much. I do need to breathe. Less trauma, more just I'm saying a lot of words. Optimizations of experiment structure. Okay, I'm almost to the red. I'm almost to the red. Optimizations of the experiment structure and processes based on the outcomes of the prior three experimental stages to complete the equation's evolution. Logic. Data analysis confirms that the civilization tier within the simulation critically affects cycle stability. Conclusion. Civilization tier adjusted to classical. We're a classical civilization. Oh, how posh of us. The beauty eliminated ugly and then off themselves because you can't have beauty without ugly. Yeah, yes. Yes. You're so correct. Yep. British Emporius. That's so funny. So Aglaya. 11.5 hours, dang. Aeronova. Delta Me-13's computational mechanism, also the form through which the simulated world Amphorius iterates its epochs. Its purpose is to solve the equation of destruction by feeding samples of conflict and learning. Record update. Theoretically, the final Aeronova was halted by 2 signals, resulting in a deadlock of 33 million recursive failures. So this is where... okay, great. Titan Chrysosairs. Electrical signals created from the basis of the 12 factors. The Titans and the Chrysosairs are conjugate constructs mirroring the eons of the past riders. By having Chrysosairs inheriting the Titan's core flames, the electrical signals will iterate and improve through rivalry and inheritance. Logic. Authority distribution between electrical signals must be clearly defined, serving as define authority in the experiment. Golden Blood, the product of the first experimental phase. During the 50,000 cycle, due to the inorganic Chaos 666's choice, Delta Me 13 was selected to become a Lord Ravager by Nanook. All entities linked to the 12 factors began to manifest Golden Blood with traits associated with the destruction within their extrapolation circuits. The experiment successfully entered its projected trajectory. Dang, okay. Yes, UK, please sleep. Please sleep. Please have a good night. Please rest up. Rest well. Thank you for hanging out. Black Tide, the product of the second experimental phase. At its core, the Black Tide is not a physical entity, but the visual effects within the simulated world of the destruction equations of infection. Black Tide is not a physical entity, but the visual effects within the simulated world of the destruction equations of infection. 176,000 cycle after the system's extent of chaos passed the threshold, the equation mutated and evolved. Simulated space that cannot handle the intensity of its load displayed Black Tide as visual glitches. Infected data forms also bore similar signs of erosion. Okay. It's just a visual effect. Chaos. A word from the Amphorian language meaning chaos. Starting from a certain cycle, all factors in one group have consistently exhibited the pattern of naming themselves with the word chaos or its variants. The hypothesis is that a particular code was stably inherited across iterations, though this hypothesis remains unverified. That's crazy. If we turn off shaders, we get rid of it. Heck yeah. We found the solution. Let's go. Chaos or its variants. Chaos 666. Chaos is chaos, probably. Which was likely an origin of Kefli/Finon's code. Considering the chaos, the character chaos that we know in the story. But like even before him, the him that we know, this was like a stagnant repetition. Previous Kefli that Noxus on the memories was named. Yeah, that's the character chaos I'm talking about. Sorry. Him. We also heard Nias talk about cows. Yes, because Nias was to Nikador as Kaus was to Kefli. Characters that exhibit the same characteristics as Chaos 66 named themselves Kaus or Kazlana in our case. Kefli before Finon appeared didn't decide to stop all homies with cows. People called him Deliverer. Yeah. Regular record keeping for the 12 factors to aid Iron Tomb's deep learning. Dispatch identified as Titan is continuously engaged in 33 million dead loops. Due to its unique nature, a special record is being maintained for it. Leoria 300, an entity known as Nias, split himself into 5 parts during the soul-rending ceremony after inheriting the core flame to combat the expanding black tide. After iteration, some data from the ceremony was inherited into the next cycle, manifesting as proverbs, customs, and so on. The inheritance of code during iteration carries a degree of randomness. Any active intervention should be undertaken with caution. Leoria 300. The historical record of Minfia 14, Calypso rebuilding the Grove of Epiphany, was, after iteration, inherited in myths in the form of Circe's granting wisdom to humans. Records of other electrical signals also appeared synchronously in the myths of next cycle in a similar fashion. Limited by the simulated civilization level, historical data inherited as myths often experiences severe distortion after being mixed with large amounts of erroneous information, rendering their impact negligible. This is so similar to information being hidden in Urban Soul as fairy tales. In the various cycles of eternal recurrence, the positive impact of this generation's electrical signals fluctuates. However, overall, they have greatly facilitated the data iteration of their successors, successfully cultivating the most excellent generation of electrical signals. Nevertheless, it remains to be seen whether their existence might have a negative effect on the experiment under extreme conditions. Best cycle. Best generation. I was doing that, got your opponent to do that to him the next cycle, so the first time was his choice, and then you inherited the vibes. I'd say, yeah, let's do that, and I just wanting it, and you can, or not wanting it. Yeah. True. Electrical signal sequence iterated. Regular record keeping for the 12-factor state earned. For electrical signal sequences that have completed their iterations, unified archiving is required. Seven 4 7 5 7 6 7 7 8 9 9. 1 8 2 8 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay. I don't know what this means, but alright. Okay, that's everything. Fantastic. The electrical signals were the gods. Yeah, the heirs slash the titans, you know, together. They viewed electrical signal. Yeah, that our religion started to be built out of it. So then they like defined it as deities. Oh my god. Primorge? Oh my god, Primorge. Sage the writer! Oh my god. What if I cried? I'm not doing these. I'm so sorry. I would love to. Mysterious foreign guest, seismic.
The ancient chaos was shrouded in silence and shadow. The giant dragon's offspring was born from the earth. Sweet dreams had smothered the giant dragon's eyes and ears, and as they slept, the 100 eyes of Aquila had already opened, and Fagusa had begun to stir the playful waves. Yet Georios remained weighty and silent. Layer upon layer of peaks enveloped the dragon, cradling them in a bed more grand than any in existence. The giant dragons spent their childhood in darkness. From the moment their bleary eyes blinked open from haze of slumber, they hungered to feast on crude iron and drink deep of molten lava. Until one day, they raised their head and with a low, guttural voice, pleaded to glimpse light. The Titan lifted them up by their ribs, slowly raising them. The dragon's spine sliced through the strata of rock, cutting open the soil. When they reached the surface, they summoned mist woven of the fire of the stars. As though seeing themselves clearly and in full through the eyes of a giant bird. The giant dragon walked the earth alone. The Titan knew they were lonely and terrified too, and so sculpted new beasts from flesh and bone. In that wild, barren world, the giant dragon led the beasts of the earth. Excessively long life gifted the giant dragon with eyes that could pierce the veil of years. They witnessed the separation of day and night, as well as the entanglement of reason and romance. And even Kefali did not neglect to share with them a chalice of golden blood. The ocean teased, saying even should the earth sink utterly, they would not rot. Ever since they opened their eyes, the giant dragon rarely returned to slumber. And thus, that mesmerizing dream that occasionally burst forth at night etched a trace on their memory. The gods they were familiar with were in this dream, and they were as immense and imposing as ever, yet had lost their freedom. Just what manner of magnificent pathstrider could imprison the Titans as mere reflections? The giant dragon dreamed also of their own path, that great breath from the heavens, or perhaps from beyond even the heavens. They dreamed of silver shards amongst the stars, reflecting the form of another giant dragon. That great cerulean dragon approached Amphorius, the distant whispers roiling, becoming a roar engraved in the earth. They recognized the meaning in that low roar. Its name, permanence.
Is he gonna? Is he gonna? Is he gonna? Is he gonna? Is he? Is he gonna? Yeah, I know. I know, Ren. I know. He's gonna be Terravox. He's gonna be Terravox. Okay, on March. Oh my god, oh my god. He's gonna be Terravox. Was this one March? When I called you mother. It is March, look at the flowers. Oh my god.
The gates of the Temple of the Three Fates gently open on the day of prayer, and the crowd crouched, whispering like the tide.
Do I have anything after this book?
The priests of Yanis listened to the prophecies, the unwavering axis of the scales of Talantum.
Because we can like finish stuff on Sunday if we need to. I just don't know if I'll be able to like stop and like come back.
Mother, teach me how to answer prayers.
The Titan tasked with time is as perplexed as a child.
Don't be scared. Please don't be afraid.
A familiar voice rings out.
Oh!
Listen carefully. The future they want is in the past.
Like the first light of the morning star.
Oh! We were right! Because we were talking about the camera! When that happened, we were like... Because Trailblazer took a picture of Oryx, we were right! Go us, man. Oh, there's Nikki stuff out? Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, keep talking.
Really? In the past?
The child sank into a peaceful slumber of recollection, whispering revelations in their sleep. Until the masses crying out amidst the flames of war were swept away by the sounds of sharp swords locking.
This is kind of when March is Oryx's mother. So when we met Oryx, Trailblazer takes a picture of Oryx with March's camera. Oryx sees March's camera and says mother. Or is like recognizes its mother. Or like, who are we its mother? Like, who is calling mother? And it was because of March and the camera. I don't know what it like means. I don't think we like really know what it means yet, you know? Like literally, but ah!
Mother.
That's so satisfying.
Mother.
Oh my god.
Usurper. Assassinate the divine body.
The camera gave birth.
Tightly entangled by nightmares with nowhere to run.
Don't be scared. Please don't be afraid.
Ugh.
An unfamiliar voice rings out.
Usurper. Wait.
Go to sleep. The ending they want is yet to be born.
March,
Like
who
the warm
are
glow
you?
Of the setting sun.
Who are you, anyways? She doesn't even know.
Really? Not here yet?
The child continues to sleep, waiting for the next waking dream.
Man.
And when they open
12-hour
their
stream
eyes,
worth.
2 of the 3 fates who once received offerings had already faded from the pages of history.
Mother! I'm already all alone.
The child.
They show the
led
silhouettes
out
in teasing
to
and for his
help
characters
us
cards. The
cry.
silhouette looks like March.
Don't
So,
be scared.
both of them perhaps
Please
getting new
don't be
forms.
afraid.
A familiar voice rings out in the mirror.
Just wait. The stars that illuminate the night will visit in the end.
Like gentle moonlight. The gates of the Temple of the Three Fates now closed tight. People no longer pray to a titan who cannot touch the world. Within the
Terravox buffs and
inescapable dreamscape,
Deview is
flower
shield.
stems nourished by the black tide serve as a swaddling embrace, drowning the
Pressed
young
on, huh?
child's soul.
Mother, help me leave this place.
Don't power creep by Aventurine.
But this time, they didn't receive a response.
Don't power creep Aventurine,
Only
please.
long years of yearning.
Please.
Pain.
I don't think I could handle it if Donna
Like
power
the
crept
silence
Aventurine.
of
I don't think I know what to do with myself.
Days and nights passed.
I think I'd internally
Years
combust.
Dust covers the glory of the past. The priests have forgotten this titan.
Waiting. Hate waiting.
March have a 5-star later on in the future. I could see like Remembrance March, yeah.
Gazing at the dull mirror. But a fleeting mirage flickers in the mirror. The shining stars and the lights of the home.
I'm not
And
even
a
like absorbing any of
strange
this.
yet familiar
I'm just like,
voice.
whoa.
Wake up! Our familiar old friends have already arrived.
Whoa.
Like the newborn dawn.
Okay, March, what the freak? What the heck was that? What? Okay, got some talking to do. I mean, you don't know anything, but okay. What's the last one I need to do? So like these two, or can I? It's 2 a.m. You can rejoin Highlands next time if you want. Yeah. Can I, so, you said there was a little like wrap up bit. I also have I have other shards of the others that I haven't done as well from like before. Hi, ma'am. Sorry, you denied. Don't worry. I was just thinking about the right purpose for your I like you. Well, that's nice. Having cyber so long. Your book makes you smile. Sorry, I'm just skimming. Only open it when I'm not around. If you don't, I'll be too embarrassed. Oh, this is old stuff. Okay. Admin notes. We read the admin notes. No, yeah, we read the admin notes. We read Delta Me 13, Flame Chaser's Path EXE. Oh, right. Suija, March, Dunhung, Icelands. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're finishing. We'll do the rest. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday before we do Septimont.
Wake up!
Hopefully Septimont isn't too long. Jesus Christ.
Wake up! Buddy! Wake up!
Hi.
You're finally awake. That's a relief.
I feel like I should have written down so many more things, but I also kind of don't care. I do care, but you know, at this point, that's how I feel. Yes, I'm awake.
We're so close to being swept away by the reverse flow of time. It's lucky we found a safe place.
That's good.
Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important.
It's been 12 hours.
That's right! At this very moment, my memories are finally whole. After watching so many
I should have started at
fragments,
noon.
my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now. Or maybe...
Friday's still awake.
You knew the
Go to
answer
sleep.
long ago, didn't you?
Not in stream. Go to sleep. Ripples of past reverie. My memories are finally whole. Yeah, we did know the answer long ago. You're so right. We did know the answer long ago. We were like, you're pink. You sound like her. You're her.
Not surprised at all.
Whoa, no way.
It's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself.
Okay.
But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets.
Where are you going?
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you.
What?
I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The 33,550,336th Flame Chase journey.
True.
And forever reside in the heart of the Time Demigod.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This
Kind of.
way, you'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here. But looking back, I still feel lucky, after all, across 30 million Sirenes. I was the first, and the only one who got to finally meet you.
Oh my god!
So, believe me, in the next cycle, there will be another Sirene waiting for you.
Playable.
And in the one after that, and the one after that. I will always be waiting.
Oh. Don't go.
Saying all that,
Pretty.
I can finally fade away in peace and become part of you.
Pretty.
Without even realizing it, we'd already taken a wonderful journey together, all the way to the world's end.
Don't cry. Don't make me cry
Now
again.
take my hand, say a brief farewell, and step forward into tomorrow. Go, find the future Sirene, and set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay? No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves. And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff, forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page.
Oh frick, there's an ad.
Page that
I'm so
exists
sorry.
because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate?
From the first trailer.
A long overdue reunion.
Every group of children went out of the village and make a promise before leaving. When they grew up, they meet again before this tree. Sometimes they would step on different paths, but their friendship remained as strong as ever, as if time could never wear them away. Time passes and life circles. When will I find that dear friend of mine? Hello. Sage's surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded. Are you Cyrene or Mem? Yes, you must be really perplexed, Sage. I wish I could give you answers, but I feel helpless about the current situation too. Oh my god. Ugh! It's me, Sage. Don't you recognize me? Or did I really change that much? So it is impossible to restore your memories completely. It's pretty unbelievable for me too. It's like I had a long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together, but when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can no longer remember those 30 million cycles. Luckily, I still remember my Chrysos air companions from this life and you, Sage. Everyone sacrificed everything for this world and my heart is tied to their fates too. I want to start a new chapter as soon as possible. It's just that you complained to me before about a book called Versions. That always stops at the most captivating parts. Perhaps that's just how fate works, huh? Versions? What? When did I talk about this? Sometimes I get frustrated because of that, but looking at it another way, it's really important to calm down. Calm down and clear your head before making a big decision, and ID Silicii is the perfect place for that. Because of your having feelings, take a deep breath, and as a memento of our reunion, please allow me to offer you a gift. 3.1 versions? Oh, like cliffhangers? Three, two, one.
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you?
Oh my god, it does.
Ages observing just to get it right.
Wow, that's beautiful, Cyrene. I'm actually thoroughly impressed. How did you make the trailblaze back? Oh my god. Now we've also planted the seeds of trailblaze in ID Silicii. I take it as the start of another journey. And when the time is ripe, let us return here and write the next page of our story together. In case Sage feels up to it before we set off, you can come find me anytime. I'll be waiting for you here. Wait, it got the hat. The scarecrow resembling you in both form and spirit is smiling at you. This is Cyrene's welcome gift. Do you remember what she said? If you're in the mood, go play with her. Pretty good trailblaze feel after this, like a lot of it. I mean, that is the reason that we came to Amphorius in the first place, because Himiko said, oh my god, she's over there now. Himiko said because we were running out of fuel, right? And so... Bruh.
Soft and snuggy baby seal, splishing and splashing.
I'm getting distracted.
All chubby and pudgy. They're just too cute.
But since Akavili hadn't charted to Amphorius yet, or it's like an unexplored planet, Himiko said if we're able to if we're able to lay down the rails to Amphorius, that would be like a very big like trailblazing accomplishment, achievement, and would give us a lot of energy, a lot of fuel for the train. Oh whoa. I'm the mightiest, manliest seal in all of Ides Elysiae. Oh whoa. We're for 2 seals in 1 pond. I gotta show him who's boss. Now find me a worthy opponent. Is this mighty? Looks like the baby seal's getting hyped up. Is it because of the compliment? So it must get kind of lonely all by itself here. Wouldn't it be nice if I had a companion? Why are you so loafing around? Don't make me tail slap you in the face. Jeez. Okay. We'll get you a fine on to your mighty Mr. Leopard Seal. Alright guys. Alright. Things keep appearing! Okay, I gotta stop. It's 2 a.m. guys. It's 2 a.m. I haven't eaten dinner. And I work in less than 8 hours. And I guess there's Nikki stuff that I need to look at also. Which we could also technically just look at on Sunday. Oh my god, thank you. Wow, you guys.
My childhood musings, huh?
I don't even really know what to say. I feel like that's, oh my god, I have so many achievements. I don't even want to read those. It's gonna make me really sad again. Yeah, God. As I've always said, Penacony will always have an incredibly special place in my heart, and nothing will ever top Penacony for me because nothing will ever be Penacony for me. But this was, like, as far as like lore complexity and like situational complexity, this was definitely comparable, if not greater, in like concept, like situational concept, you know, of like the cycle, and just like Delta Me 13 and like Iron Tomb and all those files that we read through, and like the concept of like creating and experimenting with life and how it develops over time. And that was so fascinating. The amount of detail that went into that was so interesting, and the amount of information that has compiled up into this point from all of those like really lengthy quests that we went through is so fascinating. I think it's a greater endeavor than Penacony almost, in a way. So yeah. It's a funny coincidence that's Reader's Law. Dude, I may even like go so far to say that Ceridra is a could be considered a Furina XP. It's almost uncanny. Lord Zucchini, I don't think I followed. Thank you for the follow, so thank you, welcome in, and Lamanaru, thank you as well. Greetings. All right, I'm done. I'm closing the game. Closing the game. It's over. I'm done. It's over. I'm done. Goodbye. Whoops, not OBS. Kicking you guys out. Death to all of you. Oh my god, I just came back to this. Well. Okay, I don't know what that was. I'm scared now. Okay. Quickly, because Space asked Nikki stuff. Korean Gamer Dawn, welcome in. Hello, I did finish Peak. I did. Thank you guys so, by the way, thank you guys so much for, before we get into Nikki stuff, thank you so much for being here and like going through this with me. It's so fun. It's so fun. I had a grand time. I didn't even really notice that 12 hours passed, honestly. I was so locked in. I totally could have done it in 2 I probably should have done it in 2 streams, but you know, I never really know how much I have left even when I ask. So I was like, you know what? I'll just plow through, and then maybe we can look at some of the rest on Sunday before we do Septimon stuff. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, the Momo cloak. Literally crafted in their room, crafted in their brainstorm rooms for me and my brain specifically. I am going to be selfish about this. Oh my god. Watch the new Final trailer, it's 1 minute. Sure. Ooh, the white is really pretty. Oh, I love the tights with the scales on them. Oh, you're killing me. The World Rhythms ability, special water zone. Girl, what? Oh my god, it's Don Hung in a dress. Actually it's so Fantilia. This is so very Fantilia, oh my goodness. It's called Tidal Lament. Are you sure you didn't make this? Is this a prop? Oh my goodness. Whoa, the shattered mirrors. Yeah, I literally, like, I don't, like, honestly, I'm so for real, I don't even know if I care about... Guys, Lygus got into Infinity Nikki. Guys. Guys, help! Help! Lygus got into my computer! Dude. The Momo cloak is really cute. Oh, there's a red one! An orange one. What? The white is... I really like the light colored one. That's really gorgeous. I really like the hair. Tide of Tears. Stop. I'm obsessed with this. The gloves. Oh my god. Like, the hair is just stunning. This headpiece. Oh my Jesus Christ. How many pieces we thinking? 10? Dress. Okay. Hair, crown, earrings, neck piece. Hair, crown, earrings, neck piece, dress, gloves, tights, shoes is 8. Maybe the sleeve thingies? No, that looks like it's part of the... I can't tell. It caught tights. It didn't like tights. Is this the Evo or the glow up color? Or this? I don't know. There's so many colors I'm being shown. I don't know which is which. Okay, Ganges. I'm kind of hoping that that like pink hair one is the glow up color. Okay, cute. Wait, this is the pink. Wait. It should be fresh. This is 4-star on the banner. Oh my god, those shoes are so cute. I really like this hair. I really love this hair. I really, really, really like this hair. Yeah, this is a fantastic 4-star. I really like this color in particular. With the purple hair, that's very nice. Okay, next, what does this do? Does it do anything? It's an ability outfit, 4-star outfit. Special effects. When catching insects while wearing this outfit, the lamp in hand will display white light. Oh, it's an insect catching outfit? Adorable. How fun. Okay, love. This is the free fit. We already saw that. New arrivals in store. Oh my god, cute. Wait, more puffy. Hyperventilating. More fluffy, like warmer things. And the chunky shoes. Stop. This is so... Oh my god, I love this. I will probably get this. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Oh wait, the neck thing? Wait, that's so cool. It's like a spider. There's those spider things ever. Oh my god, I love that. What's this? What's this thing? Deep sea echoes. Get from the depth outfit for 680 accelerates. Get the from the depth silence outfit fully glowed up to the team. Oh, so this is like the blindfold. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa. Worth? Maybe? Whoa, the hair. This is F2P Whispers of Waves. Not F2P, sorry, you literally still have to pay for it. Cheaper Whispers of Waves. Sooner Whispers of Waves. Summer shimmering wilds with Title Tears and Farewells. Title Tears and makeup. $300 for this tree. The tree? You can buy the tree. You can buy a tree. 300 accelerates. Jewelry set. 200 accelerates. $300. And poses. Jewelry and poses. $300. $200. Sorry. $200. Title Tears makeup includes 5 makeup pieces. Okay. Kind of similar to mermaid makeup. I love when they combo different pieces of things for like their promo pictures. Like this is the last banner's wings, this is Blooming Dreams, dress and ears, the Kilo outfit, crown, and I forget where this comes from. I think this is the mermaid necklace actually. I have this. Place the lantern of letting go. The lantern of letting go by the water's edge to preserve a 3D motion projection and personal message. Other stylists would then be able to discover your thoughts. For 100 diamonds? I don't think I care enough. I'm so sorry. Sweet outfit, sweet rhapsody, moments pose, playful twist. Oh, the Langwarmers are heckin' cute, but I don't think I care about the rest of it. The hair. Okay, and that's it. Alright, cool. Great. Cool, Cool, great, done. Love. Okay, I'm so excited. Yay! I'm glad I like the 4-star also. Yippee! I'm ready. I'm not. I have so many events to do. Will I get to do them? Probably not, but it's fine. I'll figure it out. Alright, guys, I'm kicking you out. Get out of here. Get out. We're done. It's over. We're done. We're done. Go to sleep, all the rest of you. Oh, yeah, the final video. Oh, jeez. Nah, we can watch it now. It's fine. If it's only 1 minute. Spark, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. +1 cycle. I am building my resilience as we speak. My opera's kind of bugging a little bit. We'll get there, though. We'll get there, I promise. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I lied. Never mind. We're watching this on Chrome. YouTube on Opera does not like my ad blocker. Does not like it. Okay.
This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in.
Chaos mention.
I will tear it apart, then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
Why does his shirt keep coming off? Dude, literally when we were watching that cutscene, I was like, they pulled a Hugo. They figured it out. They released Hugo. They took off Hugo's shirt and the people went crazy and they were like, oh, light bulb moment. This is how we do male fan service. We just take off their clothes. And so now they're just doing it to everybody else. Listen. Sure. Sure, you know? Go for it, I guess. Let's watch again. No, we're done. We're done. That was very cool and awesome and amazing. I'm out of juice, y'all. I'm out of juice. What I really want to do is review the rewatch the find on the dude, I've been through 33 million cycles. The cutscene at some point. Maybe we'll do that on Sunday as well. And just kind of break that down a little bit. Probably for YouTube as well, because I'm probably gonna post that, like my reaction to that. So I have to be like a weird 2-part thing where it's like, you know, Friday me and then Sunday me. It's fine. I don't care that much. It's life. It's real. I can't be here forever. I can't be here for 24 hours, unfortunately. Sadly enough. My brain is cooked, dude. My brain is cooked. Just where the same YouTube won't know. Massive brain. Huge, massive. Okay, who the freak is even streaming at this hour? Who's even live anyways? Oh my god, Beth is streaming Genshin Impact? Genshin Impact? Or did she? But I feel like we rated this recently, I think. Recently-ish. Enough. Oh my god, music. Come back. Oh my god, Lilia! Hi! Wait, are you about to raid? Are you about to raid? Do you want a raid train? Do you want a raid train? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's raid train. I'm down. I'm here. I'm set. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Woo! Let's go. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So good. Hello, people. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, Lilia and Lilia's people. How are you? How was your stream? Were you also doing the quest today? Did you also... Wait. Oh, comfy exploration. Never mind. Never mind. I did... Yes, I did all of 3.4 today. As you can tell by the 12.5-hour stream. Kai Shido, thank you so much for the follow. For everybody that just came in, for everybody that's new here, my name's Viridian. You can call me Viri, or V also works. I mostly play gotchas. I stream Genshin, Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, and Infinity Nikki, which I know Lilia also plays at least a couple of those. I think I actually found you through Nikki. I think the first time I rated you was when you were playing Nikki, like towards when it first came out. And yeah, I do play a little bit of variety as well. I'm working my way through Undertale right now. Next on the list is Expedition 33, and then I'm also going to play Final Fantasy 7 eventually as well. So yes, nice to meet you. Also, my chat, like I said, Lilia also plays a bunch of gotchas. Super cute, super nice VTuber. Absolutely love your model. It's so cute. So please make sure to go and give her a follow as well, because she's the sweetest. The lore bottle vlogs, dude. I have not nearly as many notes as I should have, but yeah, man, was it good. I don't think I have any more tears left in my body, and I also don't think I have any more brain cells left to fry. Like, everything is gone. I am an empty husk of a human right now. There is nothing left. I'm literally just a shell. I'm gonna go stuff myself with ramen and then pass out. That's it. Karu-sama, Arsene de Fontaine, and a Cypher. Thank you so much for the follow. Cypher is literally my child. I love her so much. Not to wait for 3.5. No, literally. Literally. I don't know what to... I don't... Man. Alright, well, this is a raid train. I do need to go to sleep. I do work tomorrow, unfortunately. Fate soon, true, we get like a halfway thing, and Adventuring's gonna be there, and that's all that matters. So, what is playing right now? What is this music? I'm gonna guess this was a Hydrate song request. Probably. It sounds very melancholy, which is kind of fitting. Like, it's put it on. But thank you, Lilia, for the raid. We're gonna go raid one of my close homies, Bethsty, who is a lovely PNG tuber. She's super awesome. I absolutely love her. She does she mostly does variety, but she's actually playing Genshin right now. Rare Genshin stream, I believe she is doing the most recent Archon quest. So fun times, very good quest. So we're gonna go right into her. Please make sure to show her lots and lots of love. Why is there vocals? Why do I feel like we're at like church? It is called Nearer My God to Thee. What was Hydrate cooking with this? No shade, Hydrate, if you're watching this later. I just wanted to know the thought process behind this. Anyways. 07. Thank you all so much for experiencing the story with me today. This is what I live for. This is why I stream. It's so fun, dude. It's so fun. I had a blast. I hope y'all did too. If you're new here and you enjoy your time here, we do have a community Discord server. Let me pop the links so that my mods don't have to worry about it because I've kept them up this late. There's a link to the Discord server, and then I do make content also on... Oh my god, I was gonna post the Archon quest tonight. I'll figure it out. There are my content links for YouTube and TikTok if you guys would like to check it out. My reaction to the Fine On trailer is out, if you want to see that. So, yeah! Thank you! Now get out of here! Copy your raid messages also. Alright. Where's Beth? I'm gonna jump scare her. Alright, bye guys. Bye. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Drink your water, okay? Drink your water or Lygus is gonna come after you and put you in his freaking simulation and you're gonna be stuck there for 33 million cycles, okay? Alright. Okay, bye. Bye, have a good night. Bye. See you, bye.